Welcome everybody. Today we are gonna talk about style components. Style components in a way that we are styling our components. Its name explains everything. So I'm gonna explain some basic rules and some basic usage of the style components. So it is gonna be crash course. I am not gonna talk about advanced topics, but yeah, I think you are gonna find useful information in this video. So let's move on. In Style Components website, you can see there is some text here explains what is the motivation, what is the reasons you wanna uh, using this style component instead of other CSS or style alternatives. So, for me, it is so easy if you know a little bit CSS. It is so easy to get into the topic and understand the essence of the style component. It's so easy. So, you can install a style component with npm like this npm install style components, and if you use yarn you can make some kind of changes here, but I'm not gonna talk about that. I am gonna just talk about the some good usage of the style components, and I am using style component professionally for the last 2 years, so I have seen some of the features of the style components that are being used a lot of times. So let's talk about a little bit them. Yeah, getting started. As you can see, normally when you render something, we call it JSX here. And if you see here, we are some kind of renaming our HTML element with style attribute here. If you see here, title, const title, you can give whatever name you prefer. Style dot h1. That's mean header one. If you want the style h1 tag, for example, normally what we used to do is just we write like that, h1 h1. But if you want to add some style to h1, you can use style component like this. And what are you saying here? I am gonna style h1, and it is gonna be named title. And what you are gonna do here, you are opening and backticks here and closing here. This syntax is important. Backticks, backticks. Okay, see, it is definitely so similar to normal CSS that you used to write. For example, you are not saying here like React inline CSS. It is so different. Okay, and you are writing this font size as you writing in normal CSS. Okay, so then if we continue, font size 1.5 rem, text align center, color something. And also there's another uh, let's say HTML element section. Your styling section, padding 4M, background, papaya whip, something. These elements are important. For example, if I change this one span, let's say, see, style completely changed. That's why it is important to choose correct semantic HTML elements, right? Okay, let's continue. The big advantage of using style components, you don't care the many many renaming rules. Why? Because CSS will automatically vendor prefix. Style component takes care of that for you. What does it mean? Normally, uh, if you use normalized CSS, you would get some kind of errors to, yeah, mismatch of the name. So that's why you would, yeah, you had to take care of the renaming, and sometimes it, yeah, feels buggy. Sometimes you don't understand where what is the error. Sometimes it is so hard to debug it. But with that, you can easily see, okay, this is the title style component, and if there is an error, you can just go here, and it's gonna be easy to debug. And also, if you can see, as you can see here, yeah, see, it is also so easy. You don't need to repeat the style, okay? You don't need to repeat style. It is so similar to React uh, context. It is so similar what you are doing in React. Uh, so easy to maintain and easy to adaptable. And if we continue about that, you can change the style based on the props. What I mean by that, as you can see, there are two button here, and one normal, the other one primary. And if you want to change the button style based on something, you could say eh, primary, and this is the default value. If you don't say anything here, it accept it's a true. And if you go there, primary is default property. If you know the TypeScript a little bit, default property, that means you don't have to provide for every button here. And button is boolean. And as you can see, this is the syntax. Background props, we are receiving props like we are receiving from the parent component to child, right? It's so similar to React context. And props that primary is Turner operator is true. That means it's true. Then this color, otherwise white. Okay, for the color same. That means, as you can see here, you can use the props like you use for the React component. Okay, so that's all for this video. I will continue with other video later in the course. So thanks for watching. Uh, Please like it or subscribe if you like, and see you on the next video. Bye.